Yes.
Yeah. Welcome back, Siphesihle.
I am thrilled to be back, sir.
Have you managed to refill your cup of tea, coffee? Or...
I even made food.
Wonderful. In the African tradition, there is no lechotla without something to drink and something to eat and without fire.
Yes.
So I have my heater on now, and it's a bit chilly.
Yeah, it is a bit cold. Unfortunately, I am far from those two. Either a heater or a blanket.
Yeah, lovely. Our talk has just revitalized me. I'm on my third cup of lemon tea, but don't worry, it's only lemon and tea. There's no sugar. There's no sugar. I even went as far as just chewing the whole lemon that was in my previous cup. And actually, I realized that the skin of the lemon is the most healthy part.
That's a very, very old health remedy you're having right there. As long as you don't put sugar on it.
Yes, absolutely. My brother, you have just reminded me. I really need to reach out to my friend Teddy Bletcher because his story is an amazing story, and how he came up with the Cedar City campus, and then from Cedar City campus, he then established Maharishi Institute, and I got to be involved with the Maharishi Institute leadership and students, and I'll remember some of the names of the people that I used to work with.
Mr. Mavila.
Mr. Mavila, yes, and the gentleman that. Was responsible for, I think it was extramural activities. They're doing wonderful stuff there, and people like Peter Mavili is still there. Gift Serrero.
But they are there too.
Yeah, Gift Serrero and
responsible for recreational activities. He's very good.
Yeah.
Short man.
Yes, wonderful. And I don't know whether my friend Vincent Joyner is still there from the board.
No, I not that I know of.
Yeah. But anyway, I'll reach out to them and tell them that I've interviewed one of their graduate who is now a media entrepreneur, and we are using the African Lechotla methodology to share the story with the rest of the continent and the world.
That's really.
And I'm very glad that you are in the media space, because you're going to have to talk to me about this Africa storytelling and Lechotla conversation methodology, because it's very similar to the Nancy Klein's time to think methodology, where you create a friendly space to enter into conversation to empower each other.
That's true.
Wow. Great stuff. Now, you tell us the story. When you were at the campus and they told you that you can't study business management without registering a company, what did you do? What company did you register? What were you selling? And what led you to establish Phynix Media Company? And what is the exact name of your company, basically? I just know it's a Phynix Media Company, but tell us more.
I didn't. When they told us that we must create something that we have to sell, or a company or a business, I didn't do neither of that. I was very stubborn because I felt no need, because I was not good in marketing.
Yes.
I see myself as I am not good in this. Actually, I think we're gonna go on to that as far as we are going to the show, because the passion was not business. The passion was to teach.
Yes.
Which is why I'm also in the teaching field, the educational department. So which we are gonna get to that part. But when I was told to create this, so I tell my friend,
Welcome back, Siphesihle. Sorry, that was a little bit of a hiccup there, but we are back together again. Yeah. So, I'm loving the story of your stubbornness when they asked you do this thing that is a requirement and is part of the university degree model, and then you said no. I'm not into selling, and I just want to learn to go and teach.
I didn't want to do it at all. But you know, sometimes if something is a fundamental requirement, it's not up to you to say no, but the system says yes. So if you want to be incorporated and integrated to the system, then you're supposed to meet that requirement. So what I did was we decided to create something that we won't carry, because other people they would sell snacks. They would also start businesses of selling sweets, others like stuff that they have to carry around during the school premises, and in the school premises, and also during break times. So me and my friend decided to say, no, let's actually create something that is off hands. So we decided to say, you know what, we're gonna say we are shooting people.
Taking pictures.
Yeah, so you're gonna take pictures to people. So we got ourselves a camera and say, you know what, we're gonna take people pictures. So we avoided carrying around snacks and sweets and all that. We are clustered with stuff. We were avoiding that. In some way, it was running away from embarrassment, because the kind of generation that we are so obsessed about who's looking at me, who's saying what. If I'm doing this, what is who gonna say? So all that at that moment, it was of high value. It mattered to us the most. So we decided, let's just create something that is prestigious.
And we is you and who?
It was me and my friend.
So you're always doing things in partnership at that time.
I like partnership because it indulges different skills and different minds.
It wasn't because you were lacking confidence to do things on your own.
He was also lacking confidence. No, it was not that point, that exactly, because I did have other stuff. Because I even decided to say, I'm going to tutor English, because I was tutoring English right there at school. So it was also part of my business to say I can also tutor other children who because I was doing good in English.
So your English that you came with from eSwatini was still standing out, even at the university at the Maharishi Institute.
You see, it's more like what is instilled at an early age. It's hard to let go of it. So that English, I came with it from primary. All of my teachers would speak this kind of English. You will be taught in this kind of English. So,
and that was just the education system in eSwatini. It had nothing to do with whether they were not even English. They were not even white English speaking people from England.
Nothing at all. It was just I don't even know. Okay, I don't want to lie. I don't even know where did it come from, because I grew up and I was being told that it's different. It's not different. It's not really. So that kind of English, I grew up with it. And when I come to South Africa, I find the whole of South Africans saying really different.
Different.
I'm like, no. This is not good.
So did you succeed in converting those students that came to your classes at the Maharishi in terms of speaking the correct English?
No, I didn't. In a way that I would correct each and every individual to say, no, you don't say it like this. You say, but I decided not to conform to their own speaking way.
But did you get students coming to your class then?
Yes, because when they listen to me, it's either, my grandmother used to say, when we are working with a person you don't know, it's either that person will win you. If that person is doing drugs, that person will win you to do drugs, or you are going to win that person to be a changed man. So you don't have to force the conversations. The one who dominates the conversation is the one who's going to win the ad. So I make sure that, I don't conform to this language that these people are speaking. I'm going to stick to this one. Whether they say it's good or bad, I think it's correct. And remember, I got confidence again from my teacher back in high school who said, this is the kind of English that you're supposed to speak. So now I knew to say, this is the kind of English that's supposed to be told. So I felt confident. So instead of starting a business, like, I'm just going to tutor the first year. So I did that. But however, the digital media was still an idea me and my friend that we were actually looking into starting.
Wow.
Which led into we bought our camera and we started shooting people. You want the photo, yes. So we decided to turn it around into a well-established business.
And is that what you are doing right now?
But that's exactly what I am currently doing, and I am actually building up to it to make it a much more diverse and accessible to the young generation. Because what I'm currently, the dream of being a teacher is still there. So I'm currently registered with UNISA, doing my second year. In B.Ed. in education.
Wow.
During my first year. So because that's the core dream that I don't want to let go of. So I decided to say I'm not going to go to university because this is now a business. Because once you create a client base, since 2018, after Maharishi said, create a business. So I created a Facebook page. People, they now know about Phynix. So once you have a client base, it's hard to just let go of it. So I then registered it. After registering it, I said, let me not throw away the mother dream that I have. So I'm not going to go full-time in university because I have a full-time job. So this full-time job requires me to be here and do it, because a business, if time allows us, we're going to go deep into it. There's a lot of things that you're supposed to look at, which requires every day and every attention that it can have.
So it's a full-time job, meaning that entrepreneurship is a full-time job, and that's what you are doing.
That's exactly what I am. Full-time employed. I'm a full-time employed person who's looking after something that's supposed to cater for individuals more than 50, more than 100.
But you are the owner of the business.
Yes, I am the 100% owner of it. So I decided to say, Maharishi said I should do this out of a requirement. But now, as time goes on, the knowledge they gave me and the social economic sectors around life, they change one perspective, and as time goes on, you look at life differently. So I saw that, this is no longer a requirement for me to study. It's now a requirement for me to live and also leave a legacy while ensuring that other people are benefiting from this. So I have to create employment. I have to generate income for my family. I have to make myself a living. So the perspective is changed as you grow up.
Wonderful. And tell us, what are the business offerings of the... First, let's get the full name. It's Phynix.
It's Phynix Media Production and Holdings. Production and Holding. And what are the offerings? So the the services that we offer, you want the context of the product or just the services we offer to the people?
Both.
Okay, so our product is very based and broad, but it's human based because we are dealing with humanity. Without human, actually, a business is not a business without the human factor. So our offerings it's digital media, photography, videography, and also the development of skills. So in offering our service, we make sure that we also equip young people. So we have a program where we equip other people into media and development of skills.
What is the program called?
Sorry?
The program that you use to equip young people, what do you call it?
Skills Academy.
It's a media skills academy.
It's a program, but not a registered program.
Yes,
so
it's an offering. It's an offering.
Yeah, it's an offering. So what we do, we allow children. We allow youngsters who are interested in media, and also who are also interested in modeling. We allow them to come in. We give them lessons on how to be a model, on how to be to do event covering, and how to start in this media industry. In terms of, you don't have to go and have an agency, but then with the skill that you have, you can present yourselves and make it sure that you are an asset to an industry. So we develop their skills. Some of them, the most loved part of this program is the freelancing part. They come in and say, you know what, I'm just gonna just take me to your event. When you're shooting here, can I go with you? So that actually we also empowering them to say, let them come in. They will go with us in event and shoot instead of just getting theory. They also have this exposure of experience.
In other words, you are also influencing them to develop interest into the industry.
That's exactly what we are doing. Through giving them an opportunity, we are making sure that this love and passion is engraved to them.
And this youth, they are somewhere at school or at the university, or are they unemployed youth?
Most of them, they are unemployed. Few of them, they are actually in university. Then, actually, let me just put it in percentages, because we have 80% of unemployed. Then the 10 and the other 10 is in high school and university. But the unemployed ones, actually, we look onto the unemployed ones most of the time. So that you don't just stay at home. You don't have to find. You do have to find a job, but then you don't have to rely in finding a job. You can use your skills and develop them and use them at your own benefit.
So I can see you play multiple roles there. So it could be an employment readiness for the youth that are at the university, right? Because then they get used to getting ready before they go into the sector. Is that right?
It's actually one of them once said, this is going to be great for my portfolio.
Yes.
Because most of the time when one of the models, when she was applying at an agency, they said, we want a portfolio.
Yes.
Now agencies, they don't create a portfolio for you. They want that portfolio. So people, these models, they are not told to say, build a portfolio for yourself. They're just told, join an agency. But to their surprise, when they knock at the doors of the agency says, show us your portfolio.
Wow.
So now a child is like, what's going on here? I was told to join an agency so that I can do this, but now the agency wants to. So we then fill up the gap and say, you know what, come here. You're going to give you a portfolio. Now, a portfolio, we do it in different ways. We take you pictures. We take you to events. We take you to runway shows. If we have modeling shows, we take you there. We include all of those stuff into your portfolio to say, I have been part of a modeling show. I have been part of a photo shoot. All those kind of stuff. So that the moment you apply, we are not an agency.
But do you, to a certain extent, do you groom them in terms of their communication, image, positioning, and all those?
We do have, even though we haven't held such classes, but then we are still looking up to those classes because others, we have been more focused, all of these years, these past years, we have much more focused into the skills development instead of the communications and the image part. So we haven't actually looked into that aspect, even though it's a very much important aspect because it actually communicates, your appearance communicates much more than even your weight sometimes.
What would you say is your value proposition in the market? Why will somebody come to you in terms of your media production work and not go to the next door?
The most important factor that I always preach to the people that I work with is to say, my business has human value more than asset and money value. So we know that business is driven by money. However, humanity in a business attracts customers. If a customer knows that my human value, my socio-economic factors, they are addressed. The moment I'm sending an invoice to you, I don't just address your money issues to say, give me money, I give you my service. I address all your social economic factors to say, maybe you're unemployed. You're the only one who's bringing money in at home. Or maybe you're just a school child wanting to. So I look at all those stuff. Unlike competitors, they just say, we want this and this is the requirement. This is what you have to give us. They don't look at the human value and the human aspect to say, how can we actually help this person without looking into benefiting for ourselves? And that's what Phynix is addressing, the human factor more than its own beneficial.
And tell me, if I visit your website, will I see that touch that explain what you have just told me now?
If you go to our website, you will actually not find a much more detailed, because it's not a competent website as yet.
Okay.
We haven't built a yet competent, but then we have built a website of which I'll leave the handle. And when you go there, there is one line that I know that it's always a line that always I'm looking at it to say, you know what, this is something that human beings need. That line, I wrote it myself. I said, this is the house where we nurture talent.
Wow.
So remember, this is a Phynix Media production. We are not an agency.
Yes.
However, we do offer services that agencies, they want to this.
So you are a production house. You go to an event and you take pictures from zero and you give a portfolio, as you say.
That's where the production comes in. That's where the product comes in.
And the emphasis of digital is also up there. You do digital stuff.
Exactly. And most of the people, they don't want to. They find it hard to find the thin line between. They always tell me to say, why don't you just call yourself an agent? But I am not an agency. Because the moment I say I want to be an agency, that means now I am going to look jobs for these people. If I'm an agency, I have to find castings for models. I have to make sure that all these people who come to my business, they will say, please, I want a role in acting. Can you help me? No, but I can help you with the stuff that casting agents will need from you.
Yeah. So you will do photographs, and you do videos, and then you digitalize all those.
Yes. So we do photographs. And videographs, and then we make sure that when we are creating a portfolio for you, we make it a hard copy, and also we make it in hyperlinks.
Yes, and it is informed by the demand of the client. If the client says, "I want you to do me this, do a video that I can actually make it go viral on social media," you will do that.
We offer that service gladly and happy.
Wow. And do you have a team that works with you that you are employing, or are they all independent associates that work with you?
All of the people who are working. I was telling my friend, I saw Facebook. I'm going to answer a question. Facebook, it has this update after a month. It says, "Is your company hiring?" So
yes, I saw that. Yeah,
you saw that. So every time when I look at that, I say, very soon we'll be hiring.
Yes.
Very soon we'll be hiring 10 people. So most of the people that I'm currently with is people whom I'm building this with. They are not actually hired. They are part of this organization.
Wow. And then they are almost like your associates and partners in building the business.
And we are a happy family.
Yes, it. And are they also young like you?
No. One of them is turning his birthday on the 30th. So we are at the same age. Then another one is actually he's 42. Very old. So I am trying. I made sure that I want to comply with BEE status.
Yes.
Because that's the whole point. I make sure that I look at compliance and human factor.
Wonderful.
In everything that Phynix does, I always preach it to my associate that never ever forget the human factor.
And what is the vision? How does the future look like of Phynix Media Production and Holdings?
COVID-19 just showed me a very great vision to say we are in a stable, great vision. Everything is going digital. So the vision that we had. So this is the practical vision to say it actually looks good. Now the implementation vision was to say is to say we want to facilitate humankind and develop skills. So the vision is still catered. However, now the practical vision, this is why I was saying this implementation vision was and is to facilitate humankind and develop skills through digital media and production. Now the implementation, it was not good until I look at it in a different way. I was looking at people, they are now turning into e-commerce. Now, if people are turning into e-commerce, we as digital people, we are most needed. Because everything revolves around creativity. Now, digital media and production is all about creativity and appealing to the eye. Wow. Making sure that your presence into the media is there. Your presence in anything that has to do with media. I always tell my client, especially when I go to shoot companies, they say, I always tell them to say, we take few pictures that allows customers to look at your website sometimes, and it appeals to them.
Wonderful.
Because we want to create a presence of an individual into the digital world.
Wonderful. And where is the Phynix Media Production based? Are you based in Soweto?
We are based in Soweto.
And I hope you are committed to make Soweto your head office for life.
we have to turn. I always and still even now don't want to take my business to a CBD.
Yeah.
Because I feel the need that let's bring services to the people.
You are a proponent of township economy development.
Yes, they made me those people. Let me bring the services closer to them.
And are the people of Soweto aware of Phynix, or are you still working on that?
People of Soweto, they are aware of Phynix, and they are actually, Soweto is very big. So I am not going to say everyone, but then the surroundings of Zola and Demi, they are aware of Phynix, as well as, because I make sure that I advertise it.
And they are very proud of Phynix.
And they are very supportive.
Wonderful. And your mom is excited that she gave you a link that produced where you are now.
My mom, I used to think about it to say I wouldn't be the person I am today, because without my mom, I would be still working at Fish and Chips.
Wow.
So my mom, with that phone call to say, no, go back to school, made me the person I am today.
We are grateful.
And actually, even now, my dad is the one who said, register again for your dream now. This one you are doing it, yes, but then it was ignited by a requirement of Maharishi. But now, what is your dream? And my dream is that I want to teach, I want to instill knowledge to a young person. And he said, no, I'll go back to school.
Amen to that. That's wonderful. We love that. You know, when I hear stories like this coming from young people like yourself, I go to bed very peaceful in mind.
I am so happy.
Because I know then that the country, the continent, and the world is in good hands. And it's for that reason why I want Commercial Radio Africa to be a platform, a highway, an avenue through which the children, the youth of the continent and the world can reach out to the market and achieve their dreams. I'm glad that in this Youth Month we are talking to somebody like you.
Yes, and I am so very happy, and I am looking forward, because I am also a chairperson of an organization.
Yes.
Beside Phynix, of Letobuhle Development, where we deal with it's Letobuhle Development Center. We just deal with school children in the community. We help them to study. We help them with bursaries and all that. So I was like, being connected to Comesa is actually a dream that is actually connecting, because he's all about Africa. He's all about the child, the African child, the youth. And I was like, this is something that is supposed to happen. The unity that drives into something that is great.
So God brought us together, my brother.
Conclude.
What did you say the name of the organization is?
Letobuhle Development Center.
Letobuhle.
Yes, Letobuhle.
Letobuhle Development Center.
Yes.
And where is it based?
Letobuhle Development Center is based in KZN.
KZN.
That is where it was started, but then its offices there also in Mpumalanga.
And it's a national organization.
It's a national organization.
And you are the chairperson.
And I am the chairperson.
Tell me, is the National Department of Basic Education aware of Letobuhle Development Center?
The whole of Department of KZN is aware, and we are part of the schedule of their financial year plan. So whenever we do a financial year plan, we don't approve it. We send it to the second manager in KZN. They approve it for us because we are incorporated to the Department of Education.
So they provide funding for your activities?
Yes.
Wow. Why is it not working with all the provincial Department of Education and, let me say, the National Department of Education? Because that sounds like...
It is 2 years old.
Come again?
It is 2 years old, and we are working on branching.
What can we do to assist to make it national? Or is it too much? You want to grow steadily?
No. I was actually trying to establish something that is of value that I can respond to, because Cometa is a great organization, a very huge organization. So incorporating Cometa and Letobuhle, I know that it can bring awareness, and it can also open other endeavors in the future.
And we are not saying it should be the only one, but if it's already entrenched that way, it could inspire others to also go that route.
Yes. So I would actually organize that the executives of the also part of this podcast. One of the good things.
I would like us to agree that you and Michael at my office must schedule another appointment sometimes in July, and let's have another discussion with your executive.
Yes.
And then we talk about just Letobuhle Development Center and what it could do for the whole country, and also share your story with other similar organizations, so that we can be many of us, because there's so much work. There can never be enough of us.
Yes, that's true.
But also look broadly into the continent, because we don't want to do things in isolation.
That's very true. There's a lot of work that needs to be done, and there are a lot of people who actually need that kind of help.
Wonderful. So what will you say is your calling, my friend?
To mine?
What will you say is your calling? When you were born, what do you think God brought you to earth with as your calling?
To educate.
Wow. I like that clarity. You don't even have to think seconds. It's just educate. Some people die without knowing what their calling is.
I know I am destined
to educate.
And I will educate an African child.
Wow. Beautiful stuff. We are coming to end now. What is the one big message you want to give to the youth of South Africa and the world during this Youth Month in South Africa?
Trust the process. It is not easy, and it was not meant to be easy. But trust the process. And most importantly, educate yourself. As the youth, educate yourself, equip yourself with skills. The world out there is changed. It is in need of your skills. If a robot can replace us, then that means we are in trouble. We are depending on the skills that robots can do, but let them be done by us, the youth. So the most important I can say, equip yourself.
Wonderful. Yeah, carry on.
Sorry?
Yeah, carry on.
It is a matter of educating. That is why I said I didn't even think of it. The calling here is to educate, because change comes after education. Beautiful. The moment the youth is educated, and after all, I am talking about what I experienced. After education comes experience. Maharishi gave me a very based and profound education in business.
Yes.
Today, I found myself leading an organization that caters provincially, local, and regional.
Beautiful.
So it's not a matter of I don't know what to do. It's a matter of getting yourself what you want to do, what we are called. Sometimes we are going for our calling, but then we start differently. My calling is to educate, but look at me today.
Wow.
And I am still going for my calling.
Yes.
So it is not a matter of you're going to wake up as the child and go straight for your calling. There are still some stop signs, and there are still some off-ramps, but then those off-ramps are still leading to your calling. So the youth are supposed to trust the process, believe in themselves, educate themselves. Most importantly, never ever disrespect the ones who have run the process.
Beautiful.
They know the way.
Beautiful. I hope you still reach out to your village in ESwatini outside Mbabane.
I do.
In a most practical way, are you building up some networks and project for them, with them?
I have a very, very professional and also personal network there. I was shooting a wedding in September last year.
Beautiful. We must never forget where we started and where we come from.
Yes.
Great stuff. How do people get hold of you? Because I know a whole lot of young people out there, a whole lot of organizations and communities and professionals will want definitely to get a piece of this wonderful, great person we are talking to. How do they get hold of you?
Yes. I'm available on social media, and also I have my social handles that I am going to.
Please give those details.
Yes, I have a link. I love to begin with LinkedIn because I am very, very passionate about profession.
So what's your LinkedIn name?
So my LinkedIn name is Siphesihle Kunene.
Yes.
Siphesihle Kunene. That's where you will find me, and also my professional work. And also I am available. Even Phynix is available on Facebook. Phynix Media Holdings, and my
spell Phynix.
Phynix is PHYNIX,
and it's Phynix Media Production.
On Facebook. So the name Phynix, it's derived from a bird that is called Phynix.
Oh yes, I saw your logo as well. It has that bird in it.
Yes, it flies high and it rises above challenge. That's our slogan: rise above the challenge.
Wow.
And then my Facebook handle is Siphesihle Kunene.
Siphesihle
Kunene.
Yes.
And then on Instagram, I'm sihle.falake.
Sihle.falake. Spell it.
FALAKHE.
Okay.
Yes. Those are my social handles. Same thing applies on Twitter. I'm Sihle Falake.
And the mobile contact details, if you are comfortable with that.
My mobile contact details is 074 079 7750.
And just use that international code, please.
It's +27 74 079 7750.
An email address?
My email address is falake, KNN@gmail.com.
Beautiful. Thank you very much, my brother. It has been wonderful talking to you. That's why I allowed the time to move. I allowed the conversation to move, irrespective of the fact that it has been a long. I just feel that the type of information you are sharing is very important for our people and the listeners out there. I look forward to. I think you and I we're gonna talk more, and this is just the beginning. I hope you will be a regular at Comesa Radio Africa.
And I would really love that. I'm even looking forward now to the one that you're going to have around July with Letokuhle.
Wonderful. So, and I guess if people are interested in Letokuhle, the contacts you have given, that will help.
Yes. I know definitely for sure. It is made for the people.
Beautiful.
It's made to help people, Letokuhle, and we are going to offer help. Actually, it's just the Letokuhle. We're bringing all that's good. That's the name.
Wonderful. Beautiful. Yes. Thank you very much, Siphesihle. Dear listeners, ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Siphesihle Kunene, the founder of Phynix Media Production and Holdings, a township-based media organization based in Soweto, the home of youth initiatives. I will always want to call it that way. Once again, my name is Sam Zimmer. I'm the CEO and the Executive Business Coach at Comesa GOC International Pty Limited. You can check our website, www.comesa-goc.com, and we invite you to join us by becoming either an individual or corporate member of Comesa Friends and Supporters Club, NPO, and you can do all that online at www.comesaclub.africa. You're welcome to send us email at admin@comesadevelopment.com or call center at comesa-goc.com. We thank you for tuning in. We're looking forward to welcoming you at our next broadcast. Goodbye and take care.